Hello, welcome to my channel one more time. Lately we are heading into a new year, which are very good news. Finally we'll end this crazy year and we'll start a new year. So lately I've been thinking about this tradition of New Year's resolutions, and I think it's a very positive and useful tradition, having in mind resolutions or objectives for a new year or for a new phase in your life will help us into progress in a certain area in our life, and I think it's so great for self-development. But the problem is I have found that many people create these New Year's resolutions but never accomplish them, which is quite sad, and I've been analyzing why is this happening. So at the end I have identified the different points that you should keep in mind in order to create a proper list of New Year's resolutions and being able to accomplish them. The first point, objectives versus actions. Normally people have as New Year's resolutions quit smoking or get fit. These are very general objectives. They have very basic errors because they are so general that it is very difficult targeting them. What do we need to do for quitting smoking, or what do we need to do for getting fit? So at the end we should break down this objectives list and having a proper list of actions that will make us focus into what we can do in order to accomplish the objectives we have in mind. For example, I want to learn French. I won't have this learn French as a resolution in my list because it is not achievable by itself. So instead I will have different actions for accomplish it. For example, finish 2 French lessons every day in Duolingo, or also that currently I am living in Montreal and French is the spoken language. I would say, for example, try to speak some French in the supermarket or in an everyday situation. This is an example of how you can break down your objective into specific actions. Another example I have in my resolutions list would be get better in YouTube videos. This is a very general objective that contains also other objectives. For example, effective communication, that it could be accomplished by practicing in new videos, or also improving video edition by adding, for example, new graphics effects or new sound effects. Second bullet point, try to cover different areas in your life. For example, there are many people that try to focus only into their professional life, which can be a little dangerous. I think it's very important to keep our balance in life and try to progress in all the different areas we have. For example, try to focus also into healthy habits, which would be a general objective that also needs to be broken down, as I explained before. Another one would be reinforce ties with your friends and family. That's very important that we keep our social life up. Having covered these other areas in our life would be very beneficial for us. But each of these areas need to be focused into 1 or 2 actions at max, which lead us to our third point. For our brains, it's a little more difficult having to focus in many different things. Our human brains prefer to be centered and focused into specific things. So please don't bite off more than you can chew. Point number 4, be realistic. Do you want to treat your resolutions list as a wish list? Okay, it's okay, I don't think it's bad, I have mine. I want money, the more the better. I want to travel a lot and visit new countries. I want to go back into practicing sailing and also start learning ice skating and skiing. But I need to be aware that we are living in pandemic times and it's very unlikely that I will be able to accomplish those I mentioned. But what can we do? Go to bed and cry until someone wakes us up when pandemic is over? No, we need to take advantage of the current situation we have and thinking into new ways of self-development that we didn't think before. There are many other things we can improve in our lives. We just need to focus into the things we can do here and now. Point number 5. Now we have our list resolutions, which is correct with all the actions we have to accomplish our objectives, which is good. But now we need a plan to really do these actions. For example, if you want to learn Spanish, it won't be enough having a lesson once per month. You need to create a routine for your brain to get used to these new actions. I suggest you set daily tasks or weekly tasks depending on your objectives deadlines. That's all for today's video. I would love to hear about your resolutions list. You can let me know in the comments. Hope you found this video useful. I am uploading new videos every week, so subscribe if you haven't yet, and see you in my next one.